A true story. Without the struggle, there are no wings. Hello, it's Mandy. Today I'm just going to touch on depression, because if one is feeling really depressed and overwhelmed, once again, you need to go and see a psychologist. Depression is that stage where you just feel sad. And there's a bit of a wrong view of depression. Depression isn't walking around with a long face and crying all the time, though that is also part of depression. When one is severely depressed, it's not having a joy anymore, not feeling that I want to get on with life, I want to get up, I want to go outside, I want to see the sun shining. It's that lack of joy, a lack of happiness, where it's an effort to get out of bed in the morning. It's an effort to cook food for the family. It's an effort to be with people. That is a deep depression. And one needs to feel the sadness first, because we're going through sad times. But one has to try and move out of that sadness. And I want to just read you here one of my favorite pieces. I mentioned in the beginning about a butterfly, because if we think of a butterfly being in a cocoon, in a darkness, and it comes through, then we're moving. So let me read you this and we'll chat a bit about it afterwards. This is called Butterfly. A family in my neighborhood once brought in 2 cocoons that were just about to hatch. They watched as the first one began to open, and the butterfly inside squeezed very slowly and painfully through a tiny hole that it had chewed in one end of the cocoon. After lying exhausted for about 10 minutes following its agonizing emergence, the butterfly finally flew out the open window on its beautiful wings. The family decided to help the second butterfly so that it would not have to go through such an excruciating ordeal. So as it began to emerge, they carefully sliced open the cocoon with a razor blade, doing the equivalent of a cesarean section. The second butterfly never did sprout wings, and in about 10 minutes, instead of flying away, it quietly died. The family asked a biologist friend to explain what had happened. The scientist said that the difficult struggle to emerge from the small hole actually pushed liquids through deep inside the butterfly's body cavity into the tiny capillaries in the wings, where they harden to complete the healthy and beautiful adult butterfly. A true story. Without the struggle, there are no wings. And just to reflect back, this has been a struggle, but you don't have to achieve great things. You just have to get through each day to become the best person you can be, and to be there for your family as the best person you can be. That's all you need to do. The best person. And this is when one is in the depression, when you're in that cocoon, go back to your journal. Write about what you're feeling. And just remember, we will get through this. And when you write your positive thing of the day, it could be, I didn't shout at my child until 10 o'clock this morning. Great. You've achieved something. Each little step is an achievement. So we've been through the different stages of grief, through what you're feeling, and that you're journaling to help you through these feelings, that it's okay to be angry or sad or feel guilty. They're your feelings. And I hope that some of these keys have really helped you. And I guess that some will have helped some people more than others. And I want to just tell a story today about a starfish. And I'm sure many of you have heard it. An old man was walking along a cliff, and as he looked down at the beach, he saw this strange object that seemed to be moving on the beach. And wondering what it was, he climbed down the cliff and walked across. And there he saw a little boy who was bending and doing something. And as he got closer, he saw that the tide washed out all the starfish. And there were hundreds and hundreds of starfish on the beach. And the old man said to him, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm throwing them back into the sea." He said, "But there's so many. What difference can you make?" And he picked up a starfish and he threw it back, and he said, "To that one, I made a difference." Hi, this is Mandy. Just to remind you, this is not psychotherapy. I am just giving you keys to help you through this time. If you need help, please go and see a therapist.